All right, welcome YouTube. Welcome to the stream, my friends. We aren't too far away now from everything going gold here. Just trying to get the chat. Oh, internal server error on YouTube. Let's restart that. I don't even think I've turned on my steering wheel. No, I have. Let's get into some free practice. I've already got 5 minutes, so I'll probably get a lap if that. Right, we should be good. We should be good. Welcome everybody. And welcome to everyone watching on a replay as well. I know there's a few of you out there that do that. Thank you very much. Got a whole bunch of new races coming this year, so get ready for those. Oh, hang on. I'm not as organised as I am usually. Tonight I'm left it a little bit last minute. So sorry, I'm just getting things sorted. Yeah, everything was a little bit last minute. Sorry, nothing feels right here. Let's get that. Let's do that again, shall we? Sorry, that was one-handed. All right, I'm ready now. Don't know this track, like I said. I don't know it very well at all. Okay, so this corner, I think... Not that. That was way too slow. Obviously, we should be turning in, I think, a little bit sooner. Oh. There's a right-hand turn coming up, Josh. Sorry, I'm looking at computer screens and a whole bunch of other stuff. Now this is like a half a hairpin type corner. I should do that probably a little bit quicker. You are witnessing the first laps of practice I've done for this FIA race, and somehow still on top of the Ferrari manufacturer boards. I'm totally surprised by that position. There's not a lot out there, I will say that, but come on guys, like, I'm not practicing. And I'm not even doing that well. Hopefully there's some Ferrari guys out there that are going to blow my socks off. But, there's a bridge there. So it looks like this is the first spot for the FIA penalties. Across the bridge. Now, I sort of know this part a little bit. Okay, that's too late. That's way too late. I thought I could maybe brake there. It's going to have to be before that. Alright, so we could probably cut the corner inside a little bit. I don't know what the penalties are going to do to us, but... we can certainly do that now. 100. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'm sure I'm going to lose a little bit more time than most people through there, but we can improve on that. Then there's this corner that just, again, has surprised me. Alright, got through there nice and clean. That's what we want to do. I wonder if Kairu's going to be here tonight. We've seen him in the first 2 races. Love to see you back here tonight, Kairu. Would love to see. He's been in both my lobbies, which is, it's just been such a fluke that it happens. While the region split has kept Australia all together, which is kind of nice, I guess. So now, welcome YouTube as well. So we do double broadcasting now. So both YouTube and Facebook. Sorry I couldn't do the Bathurst 120, guys. To YouTube, we just had problems. And the Facebook basically takes priority because that's where I give priority to, including quality as well. So quality is better on Facebook than what you might see on YouTube. But, I mean, I wish I could equally share it out. But I live in Australia and it's hard just to get decent uploads. So, yeah. Anyway, warm up. Let's get out there. Let's see what happens with the rest of these boys. Right, so again, there's a Toyota, a Ford, a few other cars out there. I do enjoy racing, I must say. I've haven't had a lot of opportunities lately to do it. I'd like to do it a little bit more at the moment, but my schedule is super hectic commentating, and that's been a lot of fun. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am anyway, because it's been really good. We've had some really good races, and I must say, if you haven't seen the Friday Night League racing, make sure you check it out on Friday with us. Go back and watch the Hungaroring race. That was race 5. Unfortunately, last week we had connection issues, and we were dropped from the lobby just as the race was really starting to heat up. But Hungaroring put on a really good show. The whole thing was great. But the championship right now is tied at the top. Marcus Watson and Zen Razo tied on points. And last race at my favourite track at Monza too. I'll be commentating. I should have someone in the booth with me on Friday as well, who will be one of the drivers come season 3. So it'll be interesting to get an insight from the driver alongside. So make sure you check that out. Now, that's the warm-up. It's a long track, as you can see. What kind of cars are out there? Should probably go and put soft tyres on. So let's go back and do that. Racing mediums. Oh, racing mediums is the softer compound. Let's keep them on. So who are we racing against? Porsche, Beamer, Ford, McLaren, Jag, Ford. Lots of Fords. AMG, Scirocco, Mustangs. Okay, interesting. Let's get out there. So, This is... I've seen this race. I've seen people race this track. I've commentated races here. Not this layout one. The one that goes the other direction. This is the reverse angle. So I know what kind of racing can go on here. Again, not a track I'm super confident with. Not a track I've got a lot of laps down. I'm probably watching the first time I've really lapped this rotation, this track layout anyway. So this is probably all the laps I've ever done. But hopefully I can adapt quickly and get a good result. Kind of awkward there on the bend. Now, I don't know if Cairo's here. I didn't schedule this stream like I normally would today, so something a little bit different. I was totally caught out there. Again, it's just the Angler doing his thing in the BMW. It was a car I used to go for a lot in the manufacturers, but it used to tear through fuel back in the day when fuel was pretty much all that was used in the FIA events. You used to never really have to change tyres, but fuel was really one of the big ones. And I used to struggle because it would just rip through fuel like nothing else. That's probably going to give me a penalty. God damn it. I'm better off just exiting and restarting. Oh, that was a massive mistake. I don't know why I just did that. I was like, yeah, I can just cut through there. Ugh. Josh, think about it. Anyway, just think of these as practice laps. I have no idea why I did that. You know when you do something and you're like, I just can't explain it. I can't explain that. Why would I do that? I knew I'd get the penalty. Idiot. Anyway, as usual, top 10 finish would be one of my big goals, depending where we qualify, but definitely top 10. So I hope to finish in the top 10. Now, I was trying to get the Demo 1 Garage logo into the game, but because of those gradients and a render used... No. Render used to make the wheel, it's actually an incompatible SVG file. So I need to somehow create my logo with using flat colors to get it into the game, so I'm gonna have to work on that. Would like to say Natalie Perslow Photography, who's designed the logo for me, will be helping me do that. So if you're in Australia and you want to see what her work is like, go check it out. Natalie Perslow Photography, I think .com. If not, you can definitely find that on Facebook and all stuff. I will probably tag that later on. Anyway, alright, here we go. We're going to get into our first proper lap here on mediums. Here we go. We might not, I don't think we're going to get 2 laps in, if I'm honest. We'll get 1. So this is going to have to count. This is all I've got. I've only got myself to blame for it. Don't know why. Just scared myself then, thinking that was that bridge turn, because they both turned to the right. There's probably a lot of people out there just grimacing at the line I'm choosing through here. Trust me, I know it's bad. I'd prefer to have obviously practiced a bit more, but I just don't have the time sometimes. Now I should be able to keep it flat through there next time during the race, remember that, and if we can get a second lap in. Alright, just don't know whether... I was a little bit just late, but we got it done, moved in. Actually, I might get a second run, so we could be okay here. It's going to be interesting. Could have probably turned in just slightly earlier, but I was just stabbing in the dark then when I should turn, to be honest. I don't really have my marks down, my braking zone, my braking markers, my turn-in markers, none of that. So everything's a little off, including hitting the apexes. I used to be able to put in a little bit more practice time, but not these days. Alright, don't know how good of a time this is going to be or where we're going to place, even if we're going to get out of last. 16th, fair enough. Luckily, I think it's your best four or whatever it is are taken, so we can afford a bad race here or there. And that bad race might just have to be this one. As long as our good races, where we know the track, aren't compromised for whatever reason. Because I doubt practice is going to be a big thing coming up. But I do enjoy the support you guys give me just for watching, because I'm not the fastest guy out there. But, yeah. I do wish I could practice more, obviously. Now, kept the full speed through there, be able to keep the pedal down. I sort of lifted before. That was just me sort of not knowing. I kind of wonder in situations like this, because I don't practice, maybe I should just turn the racing line on. You know, just to help me out a little bit. Don't think I'm doing too bad though. Sort of not, well, I'm up, not by much. That's surprising. I thought I'd be up a little bit more than that. I went a little bit too early on the turn in. I had to sort of double take that. That would have lost me time. Just the final lap confirmed. So I don't get any more shots at quali. I've only got 2 laps in. Round and round we go. We're in 17th. We're so close to being at the back, or the last person. I would like to fix that here and now. I don't know if I'm going to do it or not. Here we go. It's the moment of truth. There's the Michelin signs. Saint Croix, the flag is out. 17th, 225. That's not fast. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This is going to be a we're going to struggle. 6 seconds down off the top. Anyway, I'm thinking start on the hards. Just thinking start on the hards, get that stint running a longer time. It's not many laps, it's only 9 laps. Don't know if we'll be able to do a 1-stop, maybe a 2-stop. Go hard, medium, medium. Might be needed. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna start on the hards. Why not? Haven't got much to lose here right now, being on the bottom, and sometimes just different strategy can make a hell of a difference. So I'm gonna go for it. Definitely cars we've seen before. Kairu not in our lobby tonight though. So I don't know if he raced earlier on or whatever the case was there. So I'm dead last. Because we lost one Scirocco. So I am the last car on the grid. I'm going to go for the hard compound to start with. And maybe go medium, medium. I don't know how long the medium's going to last. But I would suspect having the faster tyre for the last lap or so would be a huge advantage. I reckon there might be people around me pushing their stint. I've seen it before, so I'm going to go for it. Racing hard. Anyway, wish me luck. We're going to go through the field in just a moment. K Youngster on the top with a 219, and you can see just how far away I am from that with a 225. Not my best qualifying ever. Lap from K Youngster it was. Volkswagen beating the McLaren, beating the BMW. And then there's Porsches, Fords, and V-dubs and Toyotas. So here we go, guys. Things are about to get interesting. Here we go. The Manufacturer Series 2019. And they have their own beautiful opening video. I wonder if they changed the graphic where it said 2018. I wonder if they put 2019 on it. But that's the trophy you can actually win in real life. It was one. It says 2019. It's a Group 4 race again. So we get... No, it still says 2018. So I've got my black Ferrari out in force. So let's go over the field. K Youngster with a 219 285 got the top spot. It was Big Kev in the McLaren with a 219.4, and then a BMW Martin Thomas 219.859. Fourth position is the Cayman GT4 in 2 minutes 20.9. Another Cayman 221.1 is 1.8 off the top at this moment. Sixth, Death to Unbelievers 221.165 in the Mustang. Another Ford Mustang driven by Steve Vasilopoulos, which we've seen in previous loppies. There's 8th ZG Nilick in the SLS AMG. Another AMG 221.751. That was good enough for 9th. 10th position was Kylie Engler 222, almost flat. Pan Mac in the Mustang 222.122. Lots of twos there. Number 12, Scott C 222.283 for him. 286, 222.3. Driven by Z. 14th, F-Type Jag, which we actually raced at Alsace. Got a 222.4. Con 008, 222.5. So I really need to get my times down to the 22s, I think. Paco 71, 223. That was 16th. Angel in the 86, he got a 225. And then I'm in 18th with a 225 too. So 18 cars on the grid. Only one winner. But we're going to go for the top 10. We're going to go for a hard stint at the start. Going to try push that out as far as we can. And have some fresh mediums for the sprint to the end. So, here we go. This is the 2019 Manufacturer Series. My name's Josh. You're watching Demo on Garage. Welcome to the race. Let's do this. And it's going to be a hard-fought start. Lonely at the back. I can see the field all spread out in front of me. But I will see all of the incidences if they happen. So, a little bit of a scary moment there for me. I sort of wasn't expecting that corner to wall on my right side to appear as quickly as it did, but it did. The cars are pulling away from me right now. Again, don't forget we're on a harder compound. I'm sure they all started on the mediums actually, so it's not surprising to see them get grip where I don't. And maintain speeds through corners, which would be a little bit adventurous for me, so to speak. So we've got our first penalty. He'll serve that on the bridge this lap. And the gap's now 1.7 seconds. I'm hoping that's the gap. That the water compound gives you. You can see there's a gaggle of cars now fighting for track position. And it's the 86 who's got the penalty to serve. And he served that really quickly actually. But we will catch up to him slightly because he would have, the game would have slowed him down somewhat. Running wide there. I didn't turn in when I should have. Was a little bit caught out, just rubbernecking a little bit in front of me. I was watching Con rather than watching my alright, through again. I'm missing the apex. Again, not the cleanest race. At the back, in the hard tyres. I'm hopefully this gets us something. Haven't tested it. I don't know. This is the first time this was just an on-the-fly strategy I decided to use. But you'll notice once their rubber starts wearing out, I'll start gaining time on them again. So hopefully we can make a massive gain from that. That's the plan. I would expect them to have stayed on the mediums, that's all. I don't know that for sure. I wish the game would tell you. Looks like the 86 was in something there. He was pushed wide. He's going to have to do a lot of work now to recover from that. I don't know what happened. It sort of looked like he went straight on, but he was probably punted more than anything. I think we're just outside slipstream range here, which is a bit shitty. Don't want to run into those walls. Damage is on. Ford Mustang out the back. Then there's Engelovis. Paco looks like he had a massive penalty to serve. He was going really slow. That was a little bit slow through there, but I'm not too worried at this moment. The hards though, they're looking good. They will just drastically drop off, as all the tyres usually do. Got through there, and we'll come around to see the start-finish line once again. Now hopefully the mediums aren't just going to last the whole race, because then I'm at a massive disadvantage. I wouldn't expect them to, because of their behaviour in the qualifying. So anyway, we're only just started lap 3 now, so you know, anything could happen. Yellow flag's out. Not sure that was for another incident, maybe. We're a lot closer to these boys now, though. And they're almost side by side through this bunch of corners here. The S's. Got him there. Not sure what happened there. We saw a little bit of a smoke. Not sure if there was a touch or what the story was. See if we... I don't know if side drafting works in this game, but let's see if we can't get up beside the better electrical car here a little bit. Hold our line. We've done that. Not... Off we go. So up to 14th. Feeling good right now. Feeling good. Feeling like this was the plan to take, actually. So I'm happy about that. Starting to get my head around the track a little bit. Obviously still struggling at that corner, but we'll get that fixed. But I would maybe expect to see people start entering the pits. I don't know, because it's been amazing the amount of... the way I've been able to hold the corners and get the overtakes done so soon. I didn't expect to get them done on the 3rd lap, but whatever. Oh, I really missed that corner. Really, really wrecked that one. I came in a little bit too hot. I thought I could do it a little bit quicker. That sucks. SR down for that. Jaguar, the Mercedes rather. That's looking really quick. I don't think he's pitted, did he? Unless we missed that. Who's talking to me there? It's in YouTube. Bert, thanks bro. I'm gonna do my best. Still, the race is still not over yet. So, like I said, using the hard tyre here, and I want to have... Oh, he's just pushed me into the wall like an absolute dirty driver. And he was penalised for it. The yellow AMG's gone around. Oh, he doesn't have to serve it this lap. That's random. That's not entirely fair, I don't think, but anyway. Why did I miss the braking zone again? I'm just not thinking. just my head is just like not in the game. It needs to get into the game. Come on. Come on. Josh, start thinking. But, yeah, the guy in front, he just squeezed me into the wall. And I lost a lot of speed because of it. Dirty, dirty move from him. But he did get a 3-second penalty. Unfortunately, he didn't have to serve it this lap. Oh, entry into the pit lane from Engel. That's... No, I've not seen that before. On trying to get in on this lap anyway. On this track. That's a real unfortunate... Just... That sucks. Now, we are 11th on the hard tyre. There's going to be guys coming through now a lot quicker, but remember, I'm thinking a bit more of the longer game, and I want to get them right at the end when their tyres are freaking gone skis, and I will have the grip to make things work. Top 10 is my aim. We're going to try it. Up we go. There's the Jaguar we fought so much with last week. He's obviously a lot better at this track than I am. 2.8 seconds down, that's a long time. Okay, we're about to start climbing the hill. We're going to do one more lap, I think. Get the mediums for the last 2 laps. Go for gold. Got to be careful, mate. I know it's probably not your braking zone, but it was definitely mine. Because my tyres aren't the same grip levels as yours. That's something you've got to be wary of. Oh, I don't know why I did that. I'm just not having a good race at all. Oh, really not. This is one of those streams I'd rather delete. Just not racing. I'm just not racing. I'm just not looking good tonight. I don't know. You have those nights. You have those nights where, or days rather, where you just can't get things right. You're just crashing all the time, or you do what I do, and you just keep forgetting that you need to brake at certain points. Again, it doesn't help that I haven't practiced, I don't think. But, hell. We're going to do what we can here. Somehow I'm 10th. And I wouldn't be too hard pressed to stretch this stint out and not do a stop, actually. But I think I'll lose too much time doing that. Up we go. That was not intentional. My had a lot of rear end slip then, and my front of my car would have just come straight across back onto the racing line then. So sorry about that, boys. Luckily I didn't cause a collision and too much crashes there. There is damage to the rear, my rear spoiler. Anyway, through we go, and we're going to go into the pits this lap. Not sure why he got a penalty. Interesting choice. Alright, in we go. Oh, that's not the entry. Oh, do I need to refuel? You're kidding. Since when? Apparently I do. Didn't know there was fuel stuff going on too. Alright, back down to the end. This is where I do what I can now on quicker tyres. Somehow we're not, oh no, we're 17th, so we're not going to finish in the position that we started in regardless, thanks to someone dropping out, but we're going to try and do a little bit better than this. Alright, it says pity I'm not quick. It's a real pity I'm not quick. I know you guys are chatting to me, but I just... Sorry I can't see it right now. I've got to get like a screen that I can see in front of me. I used to have a speech to chat thing for YouTube, so I should get that set back up again. That was really good. But it's really hard to talk and read... Or reply and race, rather I'd like to call it reply and race. Alrighty. This guy's quick too. Just can't believe the yeah, I don't know. I'm just a bit stumped at the moment. Well, for wherever the next track is, the next race, I'm going to try and get some practice in for that. So hopefully we have a little bit more of an exciting race to show you guys next time. This is motorsports. That's what happens. Sometimes you have good races, sometimes you have bad ones, sometimes you have like a good race but it's boring, sometimes you have a bad one that is exciting, or, you know, vice versa. Alright, there were a few guys on hards, interestingly. He has 1% fuel, that's amazing. So around we go. We're up into 16th. Gonna try and improve on that too. I'm just not confident at this track yet. Was that the guy that came out on new tyres? He's super quick. Got the move done. That's one at least done. Whether or not we're going to be able to hold it is going to be a completely different story. A little bit of a bump from behind from him there. Gonna probably get an SR down. Hopefully I don't. There's a lot more contact than I'd like to see. Happening right now. The 86 though can clearly just throw itself into some of these corners that I don't think I can in the same way. But the guy in that Mustang, he's really got himself sorted out, hasn't he? Because he's a lot quicker than I. The 86 is starting to disappear now. Round we go. We're going to start the final lap. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get into the top 10 today. But, hey, my lap time's improved. And it really shows you... Oh, I lost a lot of speed there. That sucks. It really shows you just how important practicing is. Because this is what it looks like when you don't. Not that I was cocky thinking I'd be fine. I just didn't have the time. So anyway, let's try to get an angle before the end. We will give that a good shot. But we're dead last. We're not often dead last. But I think this is going to be that round that we don't count. Because I think you get 2 or 3 races that don't count towards the final result. So this is definitely a throwaway round. Not that I wanted it to be, but I think it's just turned into that. Could have probably pitted a lap earlier as well. Could have done another lap on the mediums, but I'm not going to worry about that. Just going for the inside, that's fine. Let's try and get him. It's going to be tight. This is bragging rights here now. I should have a little bit more grip on this corner, so got it done. Just got to hold it now. I think if there was 1 or 2 more laps, I think we would have started catching a little bit more, a few more people too. That is not a corner I'm at all good at. Need a lot more practice on that. And we're not going to be dead last, which is a relief. The coaching I get mid-race. But, yeah, I just wanted to focus there at the end. You were right. I needed more practice. Thanks TNT as well. Oh, thanks Bert. Yeah, I hate this track as well. Not a fan at all, to be honest. But that means all the tracks that I'm good at are going to come later. So I've got all the ones out of the way I think that I'm not very good at. And it's time to, from here, improve and get some really good results. So that was Saint Croix layout 2 or whatever. Qualified 18th and we didn't come last. We came 16th. So we at least improved our position. A lot of room for improvement. Obviously, would have again liked to have practiced a lot more. I wasn't really focused today, so I need to work on that. But yeah, thanks for popping in, guys. These are going to be a regular thing. So even if you don't see the event, they will be always at the same time on Wednesday and Saturday. So thanks for popping by. Bathurst 12-hour Burt. Well, that's a long time. I would do a long race like that if it was on either Project Cars or, say, iRacing. But definitely, if I could get like a field for Project Cars 2, I would definitely give that a go. But keep an eye out. I'm going to probably organise a production car endurance at Bathurst over the Easter, and then we'll have the rest of them: Nürburgring, Spa, all that sort of stuff. So there's more coming. But the Bathurst 120 turned out to be really good, especially the ending. It was exciting. Bethany, what's up? I didn't even realise if you were there while I was racing, Beth. Thank you. Thanks, Moed. It is a nice Ferrari. Too bad I couldn't drive it any quicker today, man. Too bad I couldn't drive it any quicker. So anyway, that's where we've ended. My best position this season, I think, is 8th. But I think I've won at least 5 FIA races overall, if you count everything I've ever done. While some of you are here, I might as well have a daily race, give a daily race a go, hey? We're only up to race 3. Let's have a look. What other daily races? Oh, they go off pretty soon. What should we do? Pick one, guys. Just don't pick the one make. It's either Group 1 at Le Mans or Group 4 at Fuji. First comment wins. I'll give that a crack, eh? Well, actually, Le Mans is about to pop, so I might do Le Mans. I didn't realise it was 10 past the hour for the Group 4. What should I drive? Really like the Porsche. I'm going to drive the Porsche. So yeah, I don't usually do a daily race after the FIA race, but that sort of got me in the mood for driving, so I want to maybe race a little bit more. Yeah. Don't forget to go and subscribe to us on Demo 1 Gaming as well on YouTube. I'm yet to stream, but I've set it up now. I had to actually go in and get streaming approved. So I didn't realize I had to do that. So I've done that. And I will play either any racing games or race there when it's not. Or just play any other game that I feel like playing. I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed, so expect to see that. Assassin's Creed Origins. The one in Egypt. Got it for cheap. It's actually not too bad, so yeah, expect to see that at some point. So, I don't know why I can't enter the time trial. Guess we're into the... Gonna start last here, but that's okay. I kind of know this track. Don't know why we have to wait the full 49 seconds. Thought I would have got at least 10 seconds of driving. I guess not. I'm going to have to wait and watch this tick down. We're getting there though, slowly. Thanks, Gran Turismo. I am really happy though that I can stream both to Facebook and YouTube now. Very pleased. All right. I'm going to be at the back because I didn't qualify, which is fine. And we're going to have a go at Circuit de la Sarthe in the Group 1. The what's the car exactly called? 919 Hybrid, that's it. All right. So, as you can see, once we get back into the daily races, it's not just Australia and New Zealand anymore. We get back with Japan and Hong Kong, Thailand, Indonesia, all those sorts of places. So it's pretty much Asia. Where before it was just Australasia. I think they call it, or the Oceanic region. I don't really know what region we're in. We're always like Oceanic, Australasia, you know, sometimes Asia, which isn't quite right. Well, I mean, we are our own continent, Australia, so yeah. The largest island continent on the globe. Because, we are the only one, maybe? Alright. Can't wait for Le Mans this year. Really can't. So a little bit of a bonus race tonight for everyone. Here. Circuit de la Sarthe. Alright, brake a little bit before then, Joshy boy. Other than that, let's get this done. I don't know what if... I wonder if they've fixed the track limits here. I heard that they have. So I heard they're not... I mean, that should be a penalty. But I heard that they're not as strict as it was at the last final 2 corners, which it used to be really bad. So, well, there are a few of us that didn't qualify, obviously, but there I am in 17th. It's just a bonus race for those who are hanging around. But here we are at the Le Mans Circuit Group 1 categories, and I'm second to last with no qualifying time. 5 laps too. Sit back and relax and enjoy. I can actually see the screen now, so if you do chat, I should be able to read back at some point. Surprised I didn't think of setting it up the way I've got it right now before, but anyway. Now it's right in front of me. Oh, into the... Not a great start. I don't know what the toil in front of me was doing. Anyway. Oh, mate. I don't mean to hit you. Alrighty. Massive cut. Penalty's actually not as big as I thought it was going to be. So his car's a lot quicker in the straight line, it would appear. A lot quicker. I'm not really sticking to the road. Kind of expected that penalty, to be honest. Again, this shows why practice is really a good thing, because I'm having to do a lot of the learning during the race, which is going to obviously hurt your times. So I'll do my best to remember what I remember, but it's been a while since I've jumped in a Group 1 car at Le Mans. Okay, here we go. Got through there at least clean, which is nice. Coming up now. He backed way off. I guess he's not used to this track. I think he thought that was the corner. He sort of... You do that when you haven't practiced the circuit. And when you don't know the track. Because I... More penalties. I definitely know that I've done that before. I don't really know how much I can lean on the tyres as well, which is not helping. Through the Porsche curves. Sort of okay. That's okay, just got rid of my penalty. I'm not too upset about that. Just need to remember to brake sooner. Alright. Again, as you can see, it's not been my night, has it? I don't do myself any favours. But this is pretty much the only time really I get to race again these days, so I like to do it when I can, even if it's crap. Because I just enjoy it. Oh, that sucks. I thought at least kept my two wheels on that curve would have counted, but it was obviously pushing it a little bit too far. Which is fine. Now the braking zone. Did a little bit better this lap. So we are improving. Now, are we going to need to do fuel at all? Nah. Oh, we might actually. Nah, we shouldn't. Nah, we shouldn't. Surely. Through we go. Alrighty. Slipstream? No, I don't think so. We are gonna get those positions. That's the plan. Alrighty. Just trying to concentrate on being smooth like Bert has suggested. It's always a good idea. Look at the apex. Just head down and concentrate. Sometimes a hard thing to do for me. But I'm going to do my best. Indianapolis looked pretty good. Oh. A little bit wide there. Not too much to worry about, but nothing to write home about either. Alright, we're coming up to the last sector of this circuit for the second time. Through the Porsche curves. In a Porsche. I wonder if they'll still call them the Porsche curves. I mean, because there's no LMP1 category for Porsche this year in Enduros. But it's still GT. Didn't really think about that one too well, did I? Alright, we improved our lap. That's great. By 23 seconds, that's a long time. Now, it's the man from Hong Kong in front of us. Is our next target. Round and round and round we go. Again, just outside slipstreaming range. We've both got a little bit of a penalty that we should probably kick away soon. Got a bit more of a penalty. I think the hards are going to last this. I don't think we're going to need to pit at all this race. But yeah, he's getting a little bit more penalties now as he starts testing those limits once again. Starting to feel a little bit more comfortable in this machine, I must say. It's going to be, if I do daily races at all this week, this will be one of the events that I practice a bit, I think. This is a little bit of fun. There's the 200 meter marker. Oh, I turned in late again. Try and get that fixed for the next time around. Now fringe here, hopefully he's not going to weave left to right, try block a path, because that's very unsportsmanlike. Just looked like he was preparing to do that before, but give him the benefit of the doubt. Car up behind me. On the power there for fringe. Saw the, is it the Mazda that's up behind me? Because that thing is super fast on the straight line. Oh, he's been a bit of a dirty driver. Don't worry, we'll work on this one. I hate it when people do that. Why have they gone into the pits? Fuel? It is fuel. I think I'd rather do the lap without the dirty driver in front of me. to be honest. Because he was definitely blocking my run. And he would have weaved left to right, I think, given the opportunity to. I mean, I can't reply to that, so I've just got to let it go, really. So we're going to have to come in for fuel, it would seem. Yeah, we will. That's okay. Not too worried about that. I just don't know where we're going to come out in regards to the rest of the field. It's a shame I can't just like run this without a stop, because I was just starting to really get into it. Missed it again. We will attempt it on the 5th and final lap, the apex there. I promise you that. We're in the top 10 though. Things are looking where I like them. Again, didn't qualify for this. So we've moved up quite a few spaces. You can see there's a whole bunch of people just ahead of me. And I wonder if they are yet to pit themselves. So, if that's the case, we've caught people. Alrighty, we need to enter the pit lane. Just gonna go, no tyres. God, long pit lane. Team's ready. Just need me to get there now. Come on, Joshy. Here I am. Just fuel. Just fuel. Off we go. Now, I don't know where we're going to finish, if we're going to catch anyone. If changing the tyres, if I should have done that. The tyres look okay. And I don't feel disadvantaged by the current level. I just hope they don't drop off too quick this lap. That should be a penalty. Not that I'm too concerned. No, it wasn't. That's weird. Surprised I didn't get one then. So we're in 13th. To be honest, I didn't think I'd get 13th, but cool. We'll take it at the moment. It's not over yet. Still got almost a full lap to do here. The gap's closing. He must be in that Tomahawk or that other Mazda car, because it's just an absolute beast on the straights. And nothing else compares, really. but I don't think it's that good through the corners. There goes my penalty, but I think my tyres are starting to wear out because I tried to get on the power just a little bit too quick for them. So, how is that going to affect the end of this race now? Tyres are going, and like I said, they've just started to drop off now. Which is not what I like to see. I probably don't need two. The front. See, the front runners are finished. It's now. Up to us. I think he went a little bit wide there, so he's given me a little bit of room for a buffer room. So I'm pretty sure he could beat me if it was all straight. Luckily for me, it is not all straight. I mean, if you can go wide there, why not? Oh, yeah, race is over. Time ran out. And I'll take 13th. Kai the Angler from the last race was in there. It was just ahead of me. So I went up 4 spots. Happy with that. Cool. And yeah, pleased with the slightly improved position. Now. Yep. Let's see what car I've actually won to for the daily. Let's have a look, shall we? Hopefully it's something I don't have. 911 GT3. I think I do have that. Or maybe I don't. No, not that one. Might not have it. Hey, well, anyway, guys, that's it for this evening. Thank you for popping along. Yeah, sorry about my performance in the FIA. It wasn't flash hot, but let's see. Where's the next one? We should be able to go check these things out. Manufacturer series, championship schedule. Monza, nice. So a track I'm really comfortable with. But I will try to get some practice for that. That's on Saturday. So keep an eye out for the notification for that. Then on Wednesday, back to Group 3 again with the Fuji. So we've got 2 Group 3s in a row. And then the Nürburgring GP in the Group 4. Brands Hatch of Group 3. Another track I'm pretty comfortable with, including the Nürburgring GP. Blue Moon Speedway infield. That's not too hard, so it should be okay. Yeah, Lago Maggiore. I think I'm okay at that and wouldn't really suffer if I couldn't practice too much. And Dragon Trail Gardens 2. Well, I just love Dragon Trail Gardens, so I would love to do that. Top 16, doubt I'll be that, but yeah, keep an eye out for that. So yeah, that's race 4 coming up on Saturday. So again, thank you everyone that has watched us today, even if you just couldn't stop screaming at me for being so bad, but I do appreciate the support that you give me, plus all the racing and esports content now that we have here. There's plenty to go and look at, so go check out. If I could recommend something, it'd be the FNL, the Friday Night League Hungary race, which we did 2 weeks ago, and they've got their grand final at Monza coming up on Friday, and it's gonna be spectacular. So go get yourself all amped up by watching the Hungary race. Anyway, apart from that, my name is Josh. And remember to race hard and on the edge, guys. And until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.